pregame.com.
Let's cap off the holiday weekend with a Monday Night Football cash. This is Brad Powers in the pregame.com studios just off the Vegas Strip. We're talking a key Monday night game. We have Detroit at Dallas. Fez, who do you like and why?
Going over the 44 points, and the key handicap here is confusion about the Stafford injury and how much it will impact the Detroit offense. We all saw how bad he was against the Chicago Bears after he hurt that finger, came back against the New York Giants. Frankly, he was pretty effective, more than I thought he would be, maybe at about 75%. And the key is, how effective will he be with another week to get used to that injury?
Now, I got to say, prior to last week's game, you thought Stafford was going to be downright terrible last week. I take it he exceeded your expectations.
After I saw that fourth quarter against the Bears, oh my gosh, I was so ready to bet against this team the rest of the year. But I was pretty surprised. That one-finger glove that he put on worked pretty darn well, was able to move the ball. He was, like I said, just about 75, 80%.
All right, debate time here. I got to give this stat because if you've been following Detroit games, their last 8 games, each and every one of them have gone under the total, and it's not been fluky. Look at their defense. They have given up 20 points or less in all 8 of those games. So what I'm going to ask you, Fez, here, is this an undervalued trend, or is it being priced into this line?
It's all about strength of schedule. Detroit's still giving up 5.8 yards per play, worse than league average, and this is against a schedule of cupcakes, bad offensive teams. They played Chicago twice, Minnesota twice, and I have to consult my notes here, but these are not juggernauts. Philly, the Rams, Houston, Jacksonville, Giants, all offensively challenged.
Fair enough point. Your second main handicap.
Second main handicap is Dallas is still an over team. They have a well above average offense, but they have a slightly below average defense. However, the recent schedule has skewed the perception of Dallas. They played that game at Minnesota with all that crowd noise, that great defense of the Vikings, and then they played the game against the Giants with their really good defense, finally played against a Tampa Bay defense that's playing much better. 3 straight unders has affected the total in this game.
Another underlying factor that could play into your overplay here is the Cowboys could have the #1 seed locked up if the Giants lose to Philly on Thursday night, and you think that's possible. You're actually backing Philadelphia in that game. And what could happen here? Less intensity for Dallas, and that usually comes on the defensive side of the ball. Less intensity on defense could help your over.
Exactly, and we're taping on Wednesday, so we don't know who's going to win on Thursday. So very dangerous. That's why we didn't do the video on Dallas or a Dallas teaser, and we're looking towards the over, and it would be great if they wrap everything up, less defensive intensity.
All right, let's make this one official.
Let's make it official. Vegas has downgraded Stafford due to his injury, but he has adjusted and he will be effective. Dallas going under 3 straight games has impacted the total on this game. Dallas is still an over team with a well above average offense. The Fez math says over 44. More videos at pregame.com.